Hi, and welcome back to our kitchen. How you doing today? Today I'm going to show you a salad that you can take to your next picnic. It's maybe not the usual salads, potato salad, coleslaw, macaroni salad that other people take, but this is a no-cook salad, broccoli, cauliflower salad, and let me show. It's supposed to be a layered salad. And I'm going to try to do that as well as I can. I don't have a clear tureen like you're supposed to make it in. I'm not going to buy one just for that. And so let me show you how to make it. First you're going to need a head of lettuce. Now when it's wilty like that, what you do is just take the outer leaves off. And you got a fresh head underneath. Get rid of the bad spots if you see any bad spots. And I'm going to start out maybe using half a head of this. So I'm going to cut it down the middle. And then I'm going to chop it in bite-sized pieces because this is basically a salad that everything is in bite-sized pieces. There's no big pieces to chew on or anything like that. Now I got a stem over here that's tough. I'm just going to get rid of it. Now I turn it the other way and I start chopping this way. Another tough one. I have this bowl that I'm going to put it in. I'm going to layer it like you would in a big clear bowl, but just to show you how to layer it, I think I'm going to put a little bit more lettuce. Now what I wanted to tell you is you don't need big knives like this. You don't need that. If you're just starting out, learning how to cook, your hands are small because you're a little boy or girl. All you need is a steak knife. Less chance to cut yourself. You can still cut yourself, but it's less chance. So I'm going to put this also in the bowl. Now what I have here is a half of a small onion that I slice very thin. And I'm going to put that in. Spread that around. And then over here, coming up, I have 4 hard-boiled eggs, some small cherry tomatoes that I'm just going to layer in here the best I can. Now you can add a lot of them call for frozen peas that you thawed out. A lot of them call for cheese, which this is a dairy-free day, so we're not using cheese. And then also black olives. All kinds of things you could put in yours. If you don't like the ingredients in mine, just do what you want and make it the way you want. I've got, this is a dressing. Oh, I got to do the cauliflower. Sorry. When you get a cauliflower and it's got these leaves sticking out, just rip them off like this. You might see some black spots. I'm going to make a mess right here because I need to get the black spots off. But what you want to do is go around the stem and just kind of cut those florets off. Again, we want small bites. Somebody I saw put these in a food processor and made cauliflower rice out of them. That would be good to do. Again, I want bite-sized pieces. When you're starting to cook, you don't know what to do with things. In other words, it's so much easier for you to go to the frozen section and buy frozen cauliflower, frozen broccoli. But if you just know how to cut it up when you get it fresh, then that'll help you out. There goes the cauliflower. This one's kind of big. I'm going to cut it. Now this is a wonderful salad for taking to picnics. People don't realize that they really like broccoli and cauliflower, but they don't realize how good this is. Now I got to get the broccoli. What I'm going to do is cut the stems off, same way we did with the cauliflower. Throw away the stem. You might want to save that for other salads because the stems are actually pretty good. I'm going to save those for another salad. No sense of wasting what we have in our kitchen because my husband and I don't care if we eat stems. I just chop them up like I'm doing here, put them in another salad. Because it's all good. Again, we want bite-sized pieces. Nice and crunchy. Okay, that one's a little bit big. Let me slice that. Now the kids can help with this because as long as you give them a small knife that they're used to helping you out, then they should be okay about not cutting themselves. That way they can help you make this. Now in this measuring cup I have a cup of mayonnaise, half a cup of Miracle Whip. Now the reason behind Miracle Whip is a lot of people add vinegar to this kind of salad. And so I'm going to bypass the vinegar and do the Miracle Whip. I love Miracle Whip anyway. I squeezed about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard in here. And I'm going to put this in the bowl. This is an old southern recipe. Some of them call it 7-layer dip. And that's when they, 7-layer salad, sorry. 7-layer dip is another one of my recipes, but we'll see that later on. I want half a teaspoon of pepper, ground black pepper. I need half a teaspoon of salt. Now leave the salt out if you don't want to take salt. And this is the big controversy. This original recipe called for half a cup of sugar. Now, people freak out about that because the reason it says half a cup is the Southerners really like their sugar. If you see any of their recipes, you got sweet tea and all that. But I'm going to take it down to a quarter of a cup. Now this is, maybe not. I'm just going to take it at that. Maybe two tablespoons. I kind of shy away from it. And then what I want to do is some garlic powder. I'm going to do a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. And a quarter teaspoon of onion powder. And then one last thing that I really like in my dressings is lemon zest. Now I got this grater. It doesn't have a handle like a lot of them, but I didn't want to pay too much money for it. And what you do is you feel your finger. Now don't cut yourself. You're not slicing your finger like this. You're just touching it to see which way you want to move your lemon around. Now you just zest it to take the yellow off the top. You don't want the white part because that's bitter. And then you can use your lemon for other things. Just not too much. Okay. Now I'm going to mix this up. Like I said, right now you could add cheddar cheese. You could add Parmesan cheese to your dressing mix, because that's what the original recipe calls for, but I can't have dairy, so we're just going to make it this way. Now, other ingredients. One of my favorites, bacon. And I think I'll hold this to put on the top. Now the thing about this layered salad is you have to refrigerate it for at least 2 hours or overnight, because what happens is the mayonnaise dressing is supposed to sink down into the salad and dress all your vegetables and stuff like that. So I'm going to put this on the top. Now my upcoming recipes right now is going to be summer recipes. I have retired the oven for the year, and then I have put all the soup pans in the closet because we're done with soup. I had enough soup this year. Okay, then you take your bacon. I could crumble it up with my hands, but I don't like the greasy feeling. So I'm going to take my kitchen shears. And make sure you buy shears that you can wash in the sink. Uh-oh, I'm making more mess. And I'm going to put the bacon on the top. Oh. Again, bite-sized pieces. Now I baked this bacon in the oven yesterday. And I will never make bacon on the stove again. I got tired of the splatter getting out on my glasses, on my clothes, all over the stove. So I baked this in the oven. I put it layer on a sheet pan that has a lip on it. Now what I mean by lip, it's got an edge that stands up like that. Sort of like what you would make a sheet cake out of. And I baked it at 350. Some people say 375, 400. But I have a tendency to burn it that way. And what I did is I put it on a sheet pan, no racks or anything. And let it bake for 15 minutes. Then I came out and then I flipped it with my tongs. I flipped it over. And I went about 10 more minutes. And this is on 350. Who cares if there's big pieces, right? Okay, now I'm going to spread that out a little bit. Then we're going to put this in the refrigerator. I almost said oven. No more oven. Put this in the refrigerator for 2 hours, and then we'll come back and show you what it looks like. This has been in the refrigerator for a couple hours. The idea behind the layered salad is you can take your spoon, put it down in there and get everything that's in there. Well, I don't think I can get everything that's in there. I need to mix it up. So don't be afraid right before you serve it to show them their beautiful salad. And then go ahead and mix it up with the dressing and everything. Woohoo! Have to mix it good. I have a feeling I'm going to make another mess. That's just me though. I make messes all the time. Got to bring that onion up from the bottom. Make sure that the lettuce, the bacon, the dressings all mixed together. The eggs, tomatoes, and in some cases cheddar cheese and Parmesan cheese. Okay. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and I hope you make it for your family. It's a way to get the kids maybe to try broccoli or cauliflower. It's got other things in it like the hard-boiled eggs. If there's a recipe that you want me to convert from regular to gluten-free, dairy-free, let me know in the comments. I can help you out. Please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell. That gives you notices when my new videos come out. And somebody asked me, does it cost anything to subscribe? No, it does not. It's just you're supporting my channel, and showing me that you like my videos. Hi, now I'm going to taste test my salad, and just to show you what it looks like, I've got the broccoli, tomatoes, bacon, eggs, cauliflower, onions. It's just a beautiful salad. Let me taste it for you and see if you what it tastes like. I'm going to get some broccoli. I'm going to get some cauliflower, and I'm going to get. I have these I cut these tomatoes in half, by the way. That makes it stretch longer in your salads. Very good. I think stopping the half a cup of sugar on this was a good idea. So just use a quarter cup. I'm really excited about my recipes this summer. June and July I'm going to have a lot of barbecue, salads, etc. Coming up I have homemade gluten-free bourbon barbecue sauce, homemade. And then I have ambrosia salad. I have my blue ribbon potato salad that's out of this world. And chicken shish kebabs with pineapple. Some of you won't want pineapple, so you don't have to put it on. Chili lime corn on the cob. Delicious. Beef fajitas on the grill. Barbecue tri-tip on the grill. Homemade baked beans. And guacamole. Sorry. Guacamole. It's gluten-free, dairy-free. And I want to say how excited I am. I hope you get excited too. Thank you.